Hello and welcome to today's class with me. I'm Helga and I'm super happy to have you. Let's roll out the yoga mat at home, place it somewhere in a spot that you want to practice in, and then come and stand just right here facing me in the middle of the mat. And I'd like to invite you to come and feel your feet first. So when you come and walk on your yoga mat and you place one foot and then the other, feel the weight of your body, sense the contact of the mat and the earth under the sole of your foot. And then we build from there. So scanning through the feet, the legs, here the belly area, the hips. We're not arching the back too much. We're standing straight, nice and tall, and then opening up through the chest, the heart space, sliding the shoulders slightly up and back. And the head is just nice and straight, looking ahead. So we're claiming our space, our presence at the beginning of the session, just fully feeling the body. Now, staying as you are in your strong posture, we're going to take 3 rounds of lion breath. So lion breath, we inhale through the nose, and then we exhale through the mouth, sticking the tongue out. So this is a beautiful breath for release. I really love that one, so we'll start with that. 3 rounds together, starting now. In through nose, and out through the mouth, tongue out. And again, in through the nose. Let's do it together. And out through the mouth. And again, one last time, let's make it count. Inhale. And release out. Beautiful, well done. In your standing pose, not moving anything, but just your arms, just looking at me, keeping the head straight, and taking the arms overhead, keeping them there, and just breathe normally. And the back is nice and straight, not arching. Still feeling the feet really anchored into the ground here. Shoulders a little bit away from the ears. You can contract ever so slightly the glutes and the core area here. Just letting your body really awaken in this shape with the hands above the head. Now joining your hands together in Anjali Mudra, and slowly with control and intention taking the hands down towards the heart center. Beautiful. Let's start our session. Today is a fiery one, a sweaty one. Standing at the front of the mat, a little bit of space between the feet or feet glued together, your choice. Coming into chair pose, so sinking the hips low towards the ground. The torso is facing the horizon, and then taking arms above the head again. Straighten your legs, arms alongside the body. And we take our sun salutations. Let's go. Arms above head, inhale. Exhaled, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, step into a strong plank position. Come on, let's do it. Pushing the floor away. Space between the fingers, really nice, strong body. Feeling all the sensations down to the heels. And then from here, tucking the elbows slightly in, Coming all the way down, strong arms and core. Let's go. Looking ahead, forearms on the mat, squeezing the glutes. Hands by the chest, pushing up into down dog. Look towards the front and walk yourself to a standing position at the front of the mat. Rise up. And we go again. Arms overhead, inhale. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, step into plank. In plank, taking your right knee to right elbow. Nice, controlled and slow. Let's go. And place it back. Left knee to left elbow. Let's go. Coming down all the way, tucking elbow slightly in. Looking ahead, breathing in here, relaxing the belly. Push into down dog. In down dog, you can have your legs straight or knees bent. Just looking right between your feet, letting the head relax completely. And we take another lion's breath here. So inhaling through nose and exhaling tongue out together. Now inhale and exhale tongue out. Walk yourself to the front of the mat. Rise up in standing and find chair pose. Sinking the hips low. Join the hands together in Anjali Mudra. Find your balance. And start to tilt towards the right side of the room with your hands and your gaze. Option to stay here or to come down here, elbow touching the thigh and looking up even further. And release, come back to your normal chair pose facing the front. Hands still together. Tilting now towards the left side of the room. An option here to bow down. Elbow touching the thigh, looking towards the left top corner. And back to center. Straighten the legs. Face the front. And we take another round of sun salutations together. Let's go. Arms to sky, inhale nicely. And exhale, fold forward. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, find your plank. Here in plank, we'll take a side plank. So taking the left arm closer here to the center, and then right arm all the way up to sky, keeping those hips away from the ground. And then same on the other side, right hand on the ground, and left one up to sky. And come back to plank. Lower yourself down with strong arms, strong core. Here you can find a low cobra if you want. Elbows off the ground, coming into a bit of a back bend here. Breathing in and out. And push into down dog. Here in down dog, taking one foot off the mat and then bend it. And then same with the other. Now straightening both legs again. Take your feet closer together and raise your right leg off the mat. Nice straight line. Bending the knee and taking knee to right elbow. Let's go. Working the core. And straightening up into the air again. Now taking knee to the nose or towards the nose. And back up again. And finally, taking that knee towards the left elbow. Let's go for a little twist. Beautiful. Place your foot down and find your downward facing dog. Look between your hands and walk or jump towards the front of the mat. Rise into Tadasana mountain pose. Arms alongside the body. Feel the aliveness in your body, feel your own strength coming through as you move. Beautiful. Arms above the head, inhale nicely. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, find your plank. Holding the plank. From here, push straight into a down dog, hips up to sky. Taking feet closer together, raising left leg up to sky. Nice long line. And taking knee to left elbow. Let's go. And back up. Knee to nose. And back up. Knee to right elbow for a twist. Beautiful. Find your down dog. Now feet slightly closer together. Lift your right foot off the mat and place it between your hands at the front for high lunge. So I would like you to try to do a high lunge that's like really, really low, right? So we have a lot of space between the front foot and the back foot, almost as if you're trying to touch the ground here with your thighs. So both feet facing the front, back heel lifted off, low here in our high lunge. And then option to take the arms above head, or keep them at here, the hip level, if that's better. Now carefully place your back knee down on the mat for a low lunge. So untucking the toes. My hips are tilting forward, arms up to sky. You can join the hands here if you want, index fingers together, and look slightly up for a deeper bend. Beautiful. Now gather your strength, tuck the toes, and find your way again into the high lunge. Transitioning into warrior two, so my back heel comes towards me. Still bending that front knee. Looking over the left side of the room. Use your breath to help you. And from here, facing the front again into high lunge and finding Tadasana, mountain pose, front of the mat. Feeling the soles of your feet, feeling all 10 toes connecting to the earth. Taking another lion's breath here, so inhaling through nose and then sticking tongue out, starting now. Inhale and release. Beautiful. Let's continue. Arms reaching the skies. Inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. And exhale, step into plank. Holding the plank. Now very slowly with control, coming down, elbows slightly in. Find low cobra, elbows away from the mat. Breathing into this fully. And pushing into downward facing dog. Now here in down dog, both knees come down towards the earth, not touching the mat, but very close, bending generously and then straightening the legs again. Let's do this one more time, bending both knees down. And back up. Walking your feet closer together and raising the left toes off the mat and then placing that foot in between the hands for high lunge. So taking this high lunge really close to the ground, so lots of space between your front foot and back foot. Bending that front leg really nicely. Arms on the hips here or up to sky. And now with control, just very slowly, bringing that back knee on the mat for low lunge. Untucking the toes. Keeping those hips towards the front. An option here if you want to take the arms up into a pistol. And if you're stable enough, you can take your gaze up for a little back bend here. Beautiful. Now carefully and with strength, bring yourself back up into your high lunge. Transitioning into warrior two, so facing the right side of the room, my back heel comes in towards me, still bending that front foot. Nice long arms. feeling fully the body and the thighs, especially at the front, letting it burn. Sticking your tongue out if you need to. And then carefully facing the front in high lunge, both feet towards the front. And we meet in Tadasana, mountain pose, front of the mat. Super nicely done. Now take a moment if you need to shake your legs or grab some water. And then when you're ready, join me in the middle of the mat here, both legs, both feet planted into the soil. Anchoring more through the right foot, really planting that right foot. And then with control, taking both hands down towards the earth, lifting the left foot into standing split. So take your time. If you haven't done this pose before, you can definitely be on the fingertips if the floor feels far away. It's also okay to have a micro bend in the standing leg, micro bend in the knee, if that feels more safe. And then lifting that left foot really high away from the ground. And I'm looking at my right thigh. Now slowly, still standing on that leg, bringing myself up. Taking the left heel on the right thigh, sinking down into chair. Coming into a figure of 4 with the legs, arms up to sky. And I'm looking straight ahead. Now switching onto the left leg, bringing left sole of foot strongly onto the ground, really planting it. And then when you're ready, lifting right foot off the mat, placing the hands or fingertips on the ground, lifting that right leg all the way up, coming into standing split here as well. So I'm looking at my left thigh. And then slowly, with control, finding my balance. If I can, still just planting that left foot without placing the right foot down. And coming into my figure of 4 on this side, sinking the hips down. Beautiful. Now place your right foot down. Give both of your legs a little shake, a little movement if you want. Come down on the mat and find a plank position, but this time plank on the forearms. So holding that for a few seconds. Plank on the forearms. Using your breath to help you, you can do this. Don't think too much, just use your body here. Be present in your body. Now carefully put your knees on the yoga mat. push the hips back and find a lovely child's pose. You can separate your knees a bit more if you want in child's pose. And feel free to do any sounds or movements with your breath and lips. I'm flapping my lips here, for example. That just feels good. You're welcome to join. Letting the forehead touch the mat, slowly softening into the earth. Letting your body be heavy. Letting yourself feel all the sensations in your body, all the cells, all the muscles, all the aliveness in you right now. Letting your head just melt into the ground. Relaxing the jaw, the mouth, the tongue, the throat and the ears. And slowly, slowly, with a soft face, pushing yourself back up and just rolling onto your back. Here, keep your knees close to your butt. Maybe you can touch your heels. Sorry, keep your heels, I was going to say, close to your butt. And then see if you can brush your heels slightly with your fingertips. That means you're good. They're close enough. Now starting to strengthen the core, the thighs, the butt. As we lift slowly, slowly the back, the hips, and the butt away from the floor. Maybe taking your shoulders slightly closer together if you need to readjust. And then coming into a full bridge pose. So knees not touching but close together. Squeezing the glutes quite strongly. And staying here in your bridge for a moment with me. Let's do this together. If it feels good, you're actually welcome to close your eyes here and just get into your body, out of your head, still squeezing the butt, keeping the thighs close together, not touching. Option here, if you want to take the arms above your head and just letting them slide here on the ground, above your ears, above the head, still keeping the hips up to sky. 10 more seconds here together. Let's count. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, and 2, and 1. Very, very slowly, one vertebra at a time, come down on the mat. So back first, upper back, middle back, and lower back. And then everything else comes down, bringing the arms back alongside your body. In your own time, taking the knees into chest, into a little bowl. Give yourself a rock side to side, feeling your lower back. Rocking side to side here. Eventually, slowly coming back to the middle, stopping the rock. And kicking your feet up into the air, grabbing hold of the big toes or the outside of the feet for happy baby. If you can, place your head back down onto the earth here in your happy baby and find the same rock side to side that you had earlier. Just breathing, softening your forehead, softening your belly. Very nice, and eventually making the movements smaller and then releasing the grip you have on the toes. Letting your legs fall onto the ground, legs straight. Arms alongside the body, the palms are touching the floor. Now keeping your hands fairly close to your buttocks, almost under each butt cheek. You can open your eyes if you had them closed. From here, coming into fish pose. So we keep the legs touching the ground, the palms of hands touching the ground and the butt. But we're gonna come and open the chest, let the chest rise up to sky. You can adjust your hands if you need. So we're up on the elbows, and then the head just falls behind you, over the shoulders, relaxing the neck, the face completely, the tongue. The toes, can be a bit pointy if that feels good. Breathing here, releasing any excess that you don't need in your body. And then slowly, with great care, come down, careful with the head. Just let your back roll onto the earth again, straighten your neck. Ever so gently, come and find a seated position, facing me in the middle of the mat. So just taking your time to roll up maybe onto one side and then pushing the floor away. Finding a cross-legged position here. Back is nice and tall, reaching all the way up to the crown of the head. And just noticing how aligned you are in your body and in your mind. Thank you for practicing today. I really enjoyed this class and I hope you did as well. Leave your thoughts and feels in the comments and have a beautiful rest of your day. I'll see you soon. Take care.